Have you watched the movie Ugly?
Oh my god, no.
Bro, we were just talking about this last night because what the hell is that movie, dude? I'm sorry, McG, you need to be like, that's the producer.
Who's
the executive? I don't even know. But I was watching it, and the person I was watching it with, they were like, see, they didn't even want to put their full name on there. They're just McG. They said, I don't even want to sign off on the project, dude. Damn. It's just so, it was so bad. One of the worst movies I've ever seen. No shade to Joey King.
To McG.
No, shade to McG.
Shade to
because
McG.
why did you make that like that? Why did you probably poured so much money, like the CGI and stuff? What was the budget?
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good question. Also, like, speaking of that, budgets of movie these days are so ridiculous.
That's what I was
like.
Thinking
It's
too.
either like a $1 million movie, which even though it sounds a lot, that's very low. Like a couple $100,000, like it's very low considering like all the shots you have to do, paying everybody. The cameras alone is like $50K, or it's either that or like $150 million. Like, you know, like
there's no between.
The in middle is like dying.
Yeah.
Ugh, budget. Uglies budget. Dude, does anyone know what the budget of the movie is? Oh, they don't have it.
It was so bad they don't even want to release how much they spent on it because they knew it was bad. They're like, guys, we can't out ourselves right now.
It's just so bad. And like,
just okay, the story building was non-existent.
No.
Like, I don't get why there's pretties and there's uglies. Like, who is paying for their surgeries? Why do they even need to like go to Prettyville for what? To have fun? Like, what do they even do with the pretties?
Yeah, I think they're trying to convey that like you're being brainwashed to think like that is acceptable and nothing else.
No, I get that, but
I think that's what they're trying to do. I don't think they did it well.
Yeah.
At all.
But what I'm saying is, like, what is the point of the whole world?
Yeah. Because, like, there's, like, another group of people that is, like... So the premise of the movie is that, like, there are these people who are, like, called uglies until you become 16, and then you get this surgery to become, like, pretty. But then, spoiler alert... Ooh. I don't feel bad because you shouldn't watch the movie. This guy named David, who is like the leader of these people who are like
going against the grain,
right?
And like trying to break out of the society.
You shouldn't have surgery, and you shouldn't have whatever. And they like work with their hands and they build stuff and they barter. But like, but to your like, what's the point?
Right.
Like, why are the people trying to be pretty? Like, what is? Oh no! They just say like.
Okay, maybe I didn't watch the.
Oh, okay.
Like no. I was watching the full thing, but like some parts, I'm just like okay.
No, I know because I watched the full thing, and even now, I forgot until just now.
Okay, so what
I think it's like because in the surgery there are brain lesions that takes away you become really dumb and you don't want to choose anything. So the point of like so that they can the brain surgery or the surgery is so that they can control you. So there's only people at the top who can control everybody else.
Yeah, but my question is like, why do they want to control them? What do they benefit off of pretty people partying and having fun?
Because they don't make it so they can control them. What do you mean?
But that's it. Like, what? They're not like
so
building an army or like.
So I'm sure that they are, but like I
but I would like to know. That's what I'm saying. Is I would like to know what they are doing with these pretties.
I don't think they're doing anything with the pretties. I think it's just that like there is no like if you build an entire generation of people who have no opposition to anything you say, it's a dictatorship essentially.
Right.
I think that's what it is. So like you have no opposition, like you make all the decision, you have all the power.
Yeah, but I want to know why, like
why people want power.
No, just like what's the point, dude?
What do you mean?
Like, okay, they're spending all this money to do this tech stuff to give the surgeries to the people, right? But like, what do they do after?
Nothing.
And that's so stupid to me. That's
okay.
Stupid.
I think okay.
I don't like that. Didn't like that at all.
But okay, but what do you mean by what's the point of controlling people?
That's not what. No, I mean like
because the point is controlling people.
Sure, I get that they're controlled. It's just the fact that like I would like to know what they're doing past just like why did they just
like
get
there's
to
no
have
like
fun and
workforce
party? Like
like there's no workforce, like there's no labor, are you saying, to like work, or what do you what do you mean?
I'm just saying, like, what did they just let the pretties live out their lives and then that's it? And
Yeah,
they
but like they don't
them?
but they don't think it's
Sure.
like, yeah, but
like,
I
what
think
do they gain? Like, I guess
control.
like, control, right? But like,
wait, I don't
what is
understand.
that?
I think there's a fair point of like, okay, if everybody gets like surgery and become dumb and party, then like it's true, like who works?
Yeah, that too.
So that is, but I don't think that's what you're at. I think that's valid, but I don't think that's what you're asking.
As you said that, it came up to me that it's another thing that could be an issue with the storyline.
Right. Right. But I think it's the point is just so that they can like control
Yeah,
them. So like let's say if they're saying like, oh, we're gonna tax you 80%. Like, I'm not saying that's, but like,
right,
but I know people will be like, no,
but
the pretty would just be like, aha, okay,
right.
Like, I think that's like the point.
See,
that's like
but tax
example.
on what? Like, what are they even doing?
No. So the labor part makes sense.
Okay, there.
Right.
See,
okay.
Yeah. So underlying, I did that was you unlocked that for me. Thank you.
That was so funny.
Yeah, it's just I just knew that something was off.
Yeah, because like,
you know,
but like the propaganda didn't even make sense when she was explaining at the beginning.
They
were like, oh, they create this like new, like flower or something for like a new energy source. But that it still doesn't account for human nature, and to combat this, the brightest mind in the world created the surgery. What? Literally, what does that solve anything?
Okay, like I get it. It's based off a book, you know, and the only reason why I wanted to watch this movie at all was that it was like, oh, it's like Divergent and Hungry and whatever. So I was like, okay, intrigued, you know, because I like those movies. But then this was just not that.
No.
At all.
At all.
Don't watch that movie.
Don't watch
or
it.
do, you know, I don't.
You literally heard everything that would happen to the movie. It's just that and then Bad AI.
And then weird, like, side stories and, like, love interests that, which, okay, like, I was so good. There's just so many love interests that I was like, okay, obviously the main guy, the one who got turned into a pretty in the beginning.
Right. His name is Nosy. Paris.
His name is Paris.
Something. Oh,
it's Nose. His nickname was Nose. I
just
watched this movie yesterday.
Speaking of Nose, Joey King's character, his nickname is Squinty. Squinty.
Have you seen Joey King? Have you seen her eyes?
She is not, and there is an Asian like lead character in the movie.
Yes. Who I also thought was the second love interest, but was very not.
Which, okay, so I get that, like, they cannot cast an Asian person and call them Squinty. I feel like they would get a lot of backlash.
Yeah.
But, like, why would you, like, that doesn't make any sense.
There's
to me.
so many other things that you
Her
could, like,
eyes are so big compared to the average. Like, what do you mean?
Like,
guys, we don't have to say this. You know.